Today's exercise is for the writer who feels really good about writing first drafts, but then doesn't really have a practical way to make their writing better. And they might feel comfortable doing like a little editing here and there, but they don't really have a go-to method that helps them transform their writing into something that they're really proud of. And so the foundation of this exercise, and it's just an exercise you can use for anything that you're currently writing or plan to write, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, whenever you get around to writing in your schedule. And so the foundation of this exercise is to make your writing more simple. Because I don't care what anyone says, nobody likes writing because it's overly complicated. They might like layers of meaning, they might like how the writer uses language, they might like nuance, they might like the writer's voice, but they're never like, that's really overly complicated and I'm confused right now. What a good writer that is. No. The good writing is simple. I stand by it. It's my philosophy. Who knows? I'm always open to change. I like evolution, but I've had that belief for a while, so we're going to stick with it. So a way to make your writing more simple is to give yourself a limit of length for certain parts of your writing, and that's what this exercise is. So we're going to take parts of your writing and we're going to try to make them more concise and shorter. And think of it like if you had to condense a part of your writing into a tweet, like when Twitter was 140 characters and you had to fit in what you wanted to say into 140 characters. I loved Twitter back in the day. It was such a good writing exercise. And so that is the idea. So again, you could probably, it's just an exercise. You could do it for every paragraph of your writing, but that could be a little excessive. So I'm going to say for every 300 words of what you're writing, 300 words is about a page, pick out a paragraph that you want to do this exercise on. I would suggest a paragraph that has a really essential point that you're trying to make. Pick out that paragraph and rework it to fit into 150 characters. That's the limit that I'm putting on today. And if the paragraph's short already, it might already fit into that. And then you can adjust and, okay, well, if I had to do this in 100 characters, what would the paragraph look like? But yeah, the idea is when you're forced to condense your writing to 150 characters, that paragraph is going to be tighter when it's done. It's going to be crisper. It's really going to communicate the original message that you had in a much more straightforward way. You might have to replace a word, and in that process, you find an even better word. A better word isn't always shorter, but when you're forced to think, okay, if I have to make my writing shorter than it originally was, what are the things that I need to take out? What punctuation could I change? What words can I change? What can I condense and simplify to make this paragraph stronger? So again, I've said this a bunch of times, this is just an exercise, but it's something you can do right now. Look at the last 300 words that you write or use it on the next 300 words you write. Pick out that essential paragraph, try to condense it to 150 characters, and you're going to end up with a stronger paragraph every time. And repeat as necessary. I love this exercise. I hope that you like it too. Have you subscribed yet? I sure hope so. Join me every week on your journey to becoming a better writer by clicking the subscribe button below the video and tapping the notification bell so that you get a note every time I publish on Wednesdays. And yeah, I'm trying a little something different for the ending of this video. Oh, and before I go, give the tip. Give today's exercise a thumbs up if you like it as well. I hope it helps you. I will see you next week. Bye.